Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about what is the greatest, the best, the pinnacle of all world championship designs of all time. And let me tell you, this list was incredibly hard to make. I have belts from all over the world and all different time periods. So let me know in the comments below, what is the number one belt on my list that you'd like to own? So let's get started with the number 9 on our list, and that is the Hogan 86. Now, this belt is absolutely beautiful, as are literally every belt on this list is, but I love the dual-plated look. I love the pillar that's kind of holding up the heavyweight championship banner. I actually don't even know what that is, but I love it. The world championship, or the wrestling champion banner looks incredible. I love the black paint on it. It really pops with the dual-plated look. It has the vines holding in between the heavyweight championship banner. I love the world up top, not actually painted. I think that looks really good. The WWE logo up there and kind of like a crown or a sharp peak looks awesome. The side plates look awesome with the WWF logo, the dual plated look, and then the flags. That looks incredible. I love that. It has the US flag and the United Kingdom flag. It looks awesome. This on the side, I've never really noticed. I don't know what that is. It kind of looks like another pillar. Actually, never mind. I was a little confused because it kind of looks black, but then on this side, you can see it's dual plated as well. Now, this belt actually does kind of remind me of a belt buckle more than most world champion, or more than most belts. And I don't actually think that's a bad thing. I love the globe in the middle too, even though I think it kind of looks messed up. Maybe I'm stupid. I didn't do that good in geography though. So moving on to number 8 on our list, and that is the TNA Midwest Championship belt. And I believe the other belt that we just saw, the Hogan 86, was actually a Reggie Parks belt. And this is the Dave Milliken belt, also known as the Midwest TNA Championship, if I didn't already say that. And I absolutely love this belt. I do have a Classic Shield version of this belt, and it looks awesome. I love everything about it. It's one of my favorite belts. And it kind of reminds me of a Winged Eagle and a Big Gold Championship kind of had a baby. It kind of has the same shape as a Big Gold if you don't have glasses and you're kind of blind. But and then it has a really sprawling eagle with his feathers out. Looks awesome. One thing that was kind of an issue with the actual ring use belt is these tips kind of broke off a lot. And I mean, ring used belts that are kind of worn down also look really good. I love the eagle. The detail on the eagle looks awesome. I love the gym holders, how they're set in. Championship banner. Most of them have these champion banners and I love the stars there. The border, the little lines across the border of the plates look awesome. The grommets look awesome. That kind of reminds me of the IWGP version 4 and version 3. I love the grommets actually. They pop. They add something to the little blank spots between the plates. The side plates look awesome with the TNA logo at the top and at the bottom, and it says Total Nonstop Action. And then the globe is actually a relief piece that kind of pops out from the actual side plates, and I love that. It looks awesome. And this belt had a really cool tip, which was pretty much the TNA logo, and it looked awesome. It stuck out really far. Absolutely incredible belt, and it was really hard to put it kind of low on the list. Now moving on, we kind of have a specific belt. This is one of the only belts on here that's specific. Now me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of the WWE version of the Undisputed Belt. I know so many people love it, but me, now before I got into belts, really collecting belts and loving belts, I didn't actually know there was a WWF version of this. I only thought there was a WWE that kind of Brock Lesnar and Eddie Guerrero held. Now this belt didn't last that long. I mean, it lasted from, I think it was the night after WrestleMania till when WWF lost the logo, and they had to become WWE, which I think was maybe 1 or maybe 3 months before it became WWE. Now, I love this belt. It has the classic eagle. It has the World Wrestling Federation kind of banner with the different stars popping out from the globe. It looks incredible. I mean, the championship banner kind of reminds me of a torn up map. Looks really cool. The eagle looks awesome, like I said. Features the nameplate on the bottom. It looks so much better than what's the painted replicas. I love this belt, especially the WWF version. The side plates are awesome. They have the McMahon crest, I believe it's called. A lot of belts actually had this. The Big Eagle had it. That might have been the only other one. The lion kind of holding the shield that has the crest. And then the WWE plate looks awesome. Incredible belt. Absolutely love this belt. Now moving on to probably the most recent belt on the list, and that is the AEW World Championship belt. Now this is one of the only current day belts that really pop at you that it's a world championship belt. I mean, this and the IWGP of the major companies is the only belts that really scream like, this is our world championship belt. This is the pinnacle of our sport. Now, I love this belt. I mean, I love that the AEW relief sticks out pretty far. So does the globes on the sides, plates, and the AEW logo there. One thing I've seen a lot of criticism is the belt's really busy, and I can see that. The side plates are massive. They feature a lot of gems, and then all this detailing in between looks awesome. But I can see why people think it's busy. The World Championship banner at the top and the bottom looks awesome. I wish they would have carried the design from the World down to the Championship. I love this backing. Now, this is the thing a lot of bootleg belt makers, and this has got to be up there. It's one of the most bootleg belts of all time, or of recent time, is they don't put enough gems behind the AEW logo. And this, on the actual one, they're really tightly put in there, and they're small gems. And a lot of bootleg makers put massive gems, and it just really doesn't work. Excuse me. Other than that, that's pretty much all I have to say about this belt. This belt's really beautiful. And moving on to now, I really had a hard time not putting this in number one because this is the belt I remember watching VHS tapes of at my mom's work, and Triple H had this belt, and he was feuding with Stone Cold, or he's feuding with The Rock and Stone Cold. It was the most beautiful belt of all time, and this is, I would want a JMR. If I was going to get any real belts, I'd want a JMR version of the WWE Big Eagle because it is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm kind of including the block logo in this one too with the dark navy blue strap because I love that belt as well. This belt is so beautiful. It does feature the lion holding the crest like the Undisputed Championship. And it does feature Latin words. I believe on my WWE Shop Replica video, somebody translated these words out. So if you want to look at that, the link will be in the description below. As will every replica review video I've done of belts that I'm showing off will be in the description below. And then on the other side, opposite of the crest, we do have the lion holding up a shield with the WWE logo. Looks awesome. It kind of features the sidebars that the Winged Eagle belt has, but these ones are attached to the main plate in this version. I believe these edges were really sharp, and one of them actually hit Stone Cold in the chin, and that actually kind of led to why Stone Cold had the Smoking Skull belt actually made. So that's a little cool fact for you. The gems right here, I wish they would have been like in a really nice gem holder instead of just flat set in there. Then you have the globe right there that the eagle's kind of holding onto, and the eagle looks massive, spans almost the entire main plate. And then we have the WB or the World globe right there. And then it says World Wrestling Federation. I love the champion banner right there. And on the other side plates, there's actually a 6th plate, I believe. Yeah, I think there's a 6th plate as well. That's on some of them, it's kind of like the JMR plate. Now moving on to a belt that I'm sure a lot of people are not going to agree with, and that is the Winged Eagle. I guarantee this was on the top of pretty much everyone's list, and that is the Winged Eagle WWF Championship belt. I kind of include this with the dual-plated version as well, just because they look pretty similar except for the silver right here. Now, I love this belt, don't get me wrong. I love that the curved sidebars, they look awesome. The eagle with the wings kind of sticking out from the main plate with the globe behind it. The World Championship. This is just a classic design. And I do love this belt, but it's not as nice as the few belts above it, in my opinion. The side plates look awesome with the wrestlers kind of grappling the WWF logo. It's just a classic belt that I know a lot of people love. And I do love it too. But these other belts kind of knocked it out, in my opinion. Now, this might be the most lesser-known championship on my list. And this is the AGPW, the All Japan Pro Wrestling World Championship. This is the Triple Crown. And I love it. I mean, everything about this belt I love. It kind of features, so at one point in all Japan Pro Wrestling, there were 3 different championships. It was called the Triple Crown. And this belt literally merged all 3 into one. And I love it. I believe it features the side plate right here, which was the main plate of one of the other belts. And then right here was the main plate of another belt. And then the main plate is just absolutely gorgeous. Now this is made by Belt Performance, I believe, and you can actually get one made until September when he's sadly retiring. And that is going to be a big loss because Belt Performance makes some of the most beautiful belts of all time. I will also link his Facebook below. So if you like this belt or any of his other work, I recommend going straight to him. Now let's get into why I love this belt. I mean, I love the crown at the top. It looks awesome. The PWF Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. Only I don't really like how squished in the wrestling is right there. But I can live with it. It does say Triple Crown. You have the leaves right there. The two glows kind of smacking together. Love that. And I love the star at the bottom. And the variety of stones. You have so many different colors. You have the blue, the orange, the red, and then the classic clear. Now, like I said earlier, I love the side plates that are in the main plate of the older belts. Now, I don't remember what the other side plates are. Sadly, I don't have a picture of that. But this belt is absolutely gorgeous. And now moving on to probably a lot of people's number one on this list. And that is the World Heavyweight Wrestling Championship, the WCW, Crumrine, Ric Flair belt, all kinds of different names, whatever you call it. It is prestigious. You look at this and it is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I love the original where it has this kind of brown burgundy strap. The Crumrine, which is dual plated, looks awesome. The two wrestlers grappling, the two wrestlers grappling on each side of the main plate look awesome. The nameplate looks amazing, kind of detailed. The globe, everything about this belt just screams class, screams prestige. And this belt is honestly one of the best belts of all time. And I know this is number one on pretty much everyone's list. But I can see number one on this belt, or on this list, actually taking that. And that is the IWGP version 4. Now, sadly, I cannot. This belt is incredibly hard to find pictures of that are not really low quality, kind of like this one, or are low quality garbage bootlegs. I mean, if you look up the IWGP version 4 on Google, you will see a lot of like $200 bootlegs that are completely wrong, and it's really sad because there's not enough high quality versions of these belts or Japanese belts in general. It's really hard to find pictures. So this is my favorite belt of all time. I know a lot of people aren't surprised. I love New Japan belts. They're all beautiful pretty much. But this one is just on another level. It features the grommets on the side between the main plate and the side plates. And these side plates do feature my favorite belt concept of all time. And that is having the nameplates on the side plates of the previous championship. It shows the date they won the belt of each different reign. So some people on here have like 6 different reigns and it has their different dates. I love that. And on the main plate it says like Tanahashi, I think it's 62nd champion or something like that. I believe on that specific nameplate it does say like you're the 54th, the 57th champion. Now everything about this, the banners, the heavyweight champion banners, the IWGP in the middle just looks so classy. I love the lion's mark at the top held out or kind of fighting between the two lions. It looks incredible. Like I said, the variety of stones in the All Japan Pro Wrestling belt, it looks awesome, and it does here too with the green kind of highlighting at the top. Then we have the clear and then the red. It looks awesome. This is the greatest belt of all time in my opinion. I don't really see any belts really knocking it down. New belts or old belts, maybe the IWGP version 5, or maybe the newest WWE title that will come out in 5 years. So let me know what your favorite belt of all time is. What didn't really matter on what really didn't make it on my list that should have. So I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.